Greeting for Thailand. I am Khetjenkarn from Nakhon Ratchapat University with my others, Dr. Ekarat Suwarnakul and Dr. Supaporn Vichaydit from King Mongkut Institute of Technology, Lat Krabang. Today, I would like to present our research article in the title of Examining Service Gap of Thailand Regional Airport and the Effects of Passengers' Characteristics on Airport Service Performance. Thailand have been facing a challenge in the distribution of revenue and tourist flow. 65% of Thailand's tourism revenue was derived from only three major cities, which are Bangkok, Phuket, and Chonburi. Tourist density in major cities result in an overcapacity issue at major airports that affecting tourist satisfaction and the sustainability of the tourism sector. Therefore, Thai government they implement a policy to promote a cluster of 55 secondary tourist cities to reduce tourist congestion and to distribute income to the local communities. In this case, an efficient transport system and adequate transport services will be benefit to increase tourism flow, support the accessibility and success of tourism destination, and influence the growth and popularity of the destination. More importantly, the attractive terminals, for example, airport, and their convenient facilities are involved in the success of the tourism destination. So we're gonna talking about the importance of regional airport. The regional airport support the growth of tourism destination and boosting visitor to secondary cities. Regional airport provide efficient tourism flow and linkage between major and secondary tourism cities. In the past study, they indicate a strong association between passenger satisfaction with airport services and tourism experience. Therefore, it is essential for the airport manager that should put more effort into developing airport service in various dimensions by accessing passengers' perception towards regional airport services. So that will be leading up to our research aims. Our research aims are to identify the service gap of for Thailand's regional airports and to investigate the effects of passengers' characteristics on airport service performance in order to better understanding of domestic passengers' perception of airport service performance and guidelines for airport operators and relate bodies to improve services of regional airports in a way to respond to passenger needs effectively. In the literature review course, we study about attributes of airport services. We found there are a gap between passengers' perceived importance and the performance of airport services influence how they evaluate the airport service quality. This concept presented by Parashuraman et al. And others. Then, Fortness and Murray, they proposed 22 airport service attributes that can be grouped into 6 dimensions for measuring passengers' expectation of airport service quality. And these dimensions were employed by past studies in the various contexts and also employed into our study that will be leading to research hypothesis number 1. There are significant differences between the perceived importance and performance of regional airports service attribute. Then we are talking about the effects of passengers' characteristics. The past study, they show that the degree of individuals' perception could vary according to their demographic and psychographic characteristics in different cultures. And this perception also found differently in the different travel purpose. Therefore, our research hypothesis number 2 is passengers with different characteristics and travel purpose perceive service performance of regional airports differently. For the research methodology, we employ the service attribute concept to examine the service gap of the regional airport. For the research tool, self-administered questionnaires was used. To ensuring the quality of the research tool, we use the technique of IOC that verify our research tool by 5 experts. Our research also approved by the Human Research Ethics Committee. For the data collection process, we conduct the data collection between August to September 2021 at 3 regional airports. For the sample are Thai passengers who had experience using service of the regional airports at least once in 12 months. Finally, after we clean data and gathering the complete questionnaire, the 886 final case were used for the data analysis. For the H1, we use the technique of gap analysis and then pair sample t-test. For the H2, we use the technique of one-way ANOVA. This is the result of our study about the sample characteristic. For the gap analysis, the largest service gap was found. It is a variety of ground transportation options to the nearest city. For the smallest gap, it is an airport's physical layout. Then, a pair sample t-test was used to affirm whether there are significant differences between perceived performance and the importance of service attribute. So, the significant differences between these was found. Therefore, our H1 is supported. For the discussion of our H1, the respondents of these studies were least satisfied with the regional airport's ground transportation to the city. It is in line with the several past studies. For the H2, the technique of one-way ANOVA was employed to analyze the effect of sample characteristics and travel behavior on perceived airport service performances. So we found significant differences in the perceived service performance of regional airports between respondents' educational level, occupation, income range, and travel frequency. For the discussion of our H2 are passengers with a master degree or higher seems less satisfied with regional airports service attributes than other groups. And the passengers who own a business were more satisfied with regional airport service attribute than those who work for private corporates. Passengers with higher monthly income would likely to have lower perception level of the airport service performance. And lastly, the more frequency tourists travel, the fewer levels of airport service performance. And these results is in line with the previous empirical study. For the recommendation and conclusion of our research, passengers were likely to feel more satisfied with the airport layout, but feel least satisfied with the regional airport's ground transportation to the city. Accordingly, the regional airport operator should first focus on developing the local intermodal transport system, for example, airport bus, taxi service, airport van, to link to the airport, city center, and major tourist attractions. By coordinating with local public transport operator to establish the route linking to the airport, city, and popular tourism destination, and also the airport authorities and related government bodies can consider granting a public transport concession to offer airport shuttles for specific routes or areas. The regional airport operators should improve their facilities productivity dimension in the terminal area, especially the business center service and the quiet area to facilitate business travelers to have their rest reading doing their businesses while they waiting for their flight. In addition, providing clear, visible direction signs and convenient location of baggage cart should not be neglected. As such, the attributes are considered the effectiveness of airport function. These empirical results affirm that passenger perception of airport service performance varies across their characteristic and travel behavior, including education level, occupation, monthly income, and travel frequency. This study found that passengers with higher education levels, monthly income, and more travel experience are likely to have higher level of expectation of airport service performance. Therefore, airport operators, they should conduct further market research to profoundly understand passengers' expectations, attitudes, and behaviors of different segments. Because using a one-size-fits-all marketing approach may not be able to deliver service value and respond to all passenger needs effectively. To conclude, this study can benefit regional airport operators and tourism-related bodies by using these results as a guideline for developing plans and strategy to provide more efficient tourism flow and the linkage between the regional airport and tourist attraction. Thank you for your attention. This is our research presentation. Goodbye.